Well, welcome back into the Mixed Media Deck Build. During this series, I am showing you in real time the deck of mixed media playing cards that I built during Crafty Hope Prompts, which was a prompt deck build that my friend Crafty Hope did during the year 2022 and 2023 for a full 52 weeks. At the time she did the prompt challenge, I played alongside building my own playing card deck using the prompts she had had each week. I aired these originally on my Instagram feed in the vertical position and sped them up 350 to 400 times the original size, or the original length, with no voiceover. For this series, though, I am featuring the footage in the horizontal, slowed down to real time, and adding my voiceover commentary on the whys of why I did the things I did and the choices that I made. I'm going to be listing Hope's prompt deck build as a link on the upper right hand corner, as well as her project for that same week, but I will have all that information plus all the products I've used down below in the description box. I hope you enjoy this change up of a real-time video. Alright, so we're on week 5, or the 9 of Hearts, and our prompts are stencil, alcohol ink, and crayon. But to begin with, I am going to start collaging some things down that are coming out of my bits basket. Now you may have noticed I'm like swapping back and forth between gel medium and fluid matte medium. So tissue, paper, anything really light is easier to get down with the fluid medium because it won't stick to your brush like I had problems initially with that gel medium, and having that tissue just kind of move a little bit more than I really wanted it to. So I am going between the two to get the combination that I need, because I want a little bit of movement, but not too much.
Uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I won't slow love, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strange as it may seem. I reminisce the codependence, the games that we played, lost our minds.
So this is like wrapping paper, but it has a plastic coating on the back. So I'm kind of pulling it off of that plastic coating, and it's coming off in little bits, which is, you know, actually kind of fun. So I'm just getting that collage down next.
Yeah, the real one. I've seen it in my dreams, strange as it may seem. Codependence, the games that we play.
One of the reasons why I use these Princeton Select brushes is because they are very firm, and so you can actually like pat the paper down, get wrinkles out with it. I really love them for collage work.
I want slow love, uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I want slow love, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strangers in my...
All right, now I'm going to come in with some of these Neo Color 2 crayons. They are water soluble and they are really fun, and they have a lot of pigment to them. And you can get it, you can like dip them in water and kind of like watercolor with them. You can put them down and then add water after the fact, or even a fluid medium to them to get them to move a little bit slower. And you can do lots of wonderful things with these crayons, and I love them.
I need slow love, yeah, the real one. I've seen it in my dreams, strangers you may see. I reminisce the codependence, the games that we played, lost our minds. So maybe you could stay, 'cause you got me thinking that possibly I've changed. I won't.
So I get that good and dry, and I'm going to come in with an Wow Studio stencil and some paint, which I'm going to use an ink blender with one of the foam tips on it to go through real lightly through that stencil using that. These Wow stencils are awesome. They're like really thick, and so you can really build up a lot, but I'm choosing to go pretty light on this card, hence the reason why I'm using this ink blender. You could use a cosmetic sponge as well, as long as you don't get a lot of paint onto the sponge.
I want slow love, uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I want slow love, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strangers you may see.
So this little juicy tidbit is a leftover or a waste binding from a book that I've taken apart. And so I'm going to come in now with some alcohol inks and get that colored along with this heart waste that was gifted to me from Ricky Tikki Tavi. I'll link all her information down below.
Got me thinking that possibly I've changed. I need slow love, yeah, the real one. I've seen it in my dreams, strangers you may see.
I'm just adding a drop of this blending solution because I had mixed the two colors into that bind piece and dribbled some onto that heart waist. I was hoping that it would move it a little bit more, but it didn't, and I didn't think it would really if I keep adding more to it, so I just kind of abandoned that thought.
I'll say it in my dreams. Strangers in my sleep. I want slow love, uncomplicated touch, stable.
I think this is going to be the hardest part for me doing these real-time videos, is the time I spend going through words, quotes, sentiments, that kind of thing for pieces, because I really do take my time in this because I think it just needs to convey what is going on the surface. And so I am like, oh, I'm just futzing, but I'm really not futzing as I'm going through these. I'm really being quite precise and choosy. I'm being choosy, that's what's happening. But it's kind of given me the cringe effect as I watch this and like, I want to delete it out. I want to edit it out.
'Cause you got me thinking that possibly.
All right, I finally got those words chosen and I'm going to get those laid down. I'm actually going to put them behind this heart, which I have not yet glued down, and I really like how it ended up looking.
Strangers you may see.
And my standard operating procedure with any stickers that I use is to always adhere them with matte gel medium or some type of adhesive, because eventually that adhesive on the back of these stickers will fail, and we don't want that.
Games that we play, lost our minds. So maybe you could stay. 'Cause you got me thinking that possibly I've changed. I want slow love, uncomplicated side, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I want slow love, no need to rush.
And yes, I do abandon the little binding bit.